This video is going to show you the way to assemble the materials that have been supplied to you for the hydroponics unit. First thing I'm going to do is show you the materials that are sent to you in the kit, in the hydroponics kit, and then I'm going to show you how to put the materials together on the TV tray. Some of the materials that you're going to be receiving will be these pods that you can use to plant the seeds in to germinate in order to transfer them later to the hydroponics system. You'll be receiving some basil seeds. You'll be receiving some cups into which you will place the plants in the hydroponic system. You'll be receiving 3 of these trays that have been pre-drilled to the size of the cup so that these will float in the tub, and the roots of the system, the roots of the plant will be down into the nutrient system. You'll be receiving 3 reservoirs, 3 growing tubs, tubing, three submersible pumps, 3 growing lights, 2 power strips. And of course, many of you have already received the TV cart. I'm now going to show you how to put the materials together. First thing I would do would be to start out by placing the grow lights on the TV stand. I'm going to place them so all of the electrical cords are to the back. Next, I'm going to place onto the tray, the cart, the tubs that will be used for growing the plants. And again, I'm putting the spouts to the back of the cart. Now I'm going to be placing the reservoirs that will be holding the recipe that you have mixed up for the growing material. This top growing tub, the reservoir for that one is going to be on the middle shelf. This growing tub, the reservoir for that one is going to be on the bottom shelf. And this growing tub, the reservoir for that one is going to be on the floor. I'm now going to be attaching the hoses and the submersible pumps. You'll be receiving this tubing in 20-foot lengths. I suggest that you, if you are going to be going with this setup, you cut the tubing into 6 3-foot lengths. You'll have a little bit left over. We'll just attach one of these hoses. This is the outflow from this tub back into the reservoir. Hose is going to come from the middle tub, growing tub, down into this reservoir. And from this growing tub down into this reservoir that's over here on the floor. Now I'm going to place the submersible pumps into the reservoirs. And again, we'll try to keep all the electrical cords towards the back. Now I have to attach the hoses that are going to be used to pump the material from the reservoir into the growing tub. I recommend attaching these hoses to the tub in some way. I'm just going to use some binder clamps. That way we can prevent the hose from accidentally coming out of the tub and possibly flooding the floor. Now I'm going to attach all of the cords to a power supply. These are supposed to be a shockless power supply. Power cord into the cart and then begin plugging in all the cords. Into each of the tubs will go these platforms that'll have the cup, some sort of medium that's used there to hold the plant in place, and it'll just float on the water. Like so. Try to neaten this up a little bit. You can pull your cords together with a couple of ties. When it comes time to planting the plants, I suggest that you take the plant out of the little pod that it was grown in, wash off the roots of any material. You don't want any dirt to stay on the roots. Then place the roots down through the hole in the cup and then put your material around it to support the plant. Then whenever that cup is placed in there, the roots will hang down below the styrofoam flotation platform and be in the growing medium.